Welcome everyone to Saturday Night Hype, and we have got quite an interesting matchup for you here tonight. Sub-Zero, the leader of Cold Rain and Souls, taking on Jack Landors, the Red SPD Ranger, who we saw make his debut at Equinox in the Exceed #1 Contenders Rumble. Here to make his singles match debut, I am the Sentinel.
And I am the one and hopefully only JOSHAGEDDON. Sean, I love primary colors.
Well, we are certainly going to see a couple of them here tonight, but hopefully there's going to be nothing but courage and nobody's going to end up being yellow. But that's a different story altogether. We're not going to get into the secondary deal because there's no need for purples and oranges and greens, because these guys are veterans and the only green they care about is that sweet, sweet dollar bill, which they will get a lot of if they win this match here tonight.
What about tertiary colors?
You're gonna have to talk to Mr. Clean about that. He mostly cleans up most of the colors. He absorbs all of them. Actually, he reflects all of them.
Yes.
So he bounces them all off. But you could talk to his friend Roy about that. But in any case, dumb color jokes aside, Sub-Zero, who is a former Exceeds champion, riding high after winning the Elimination Chamber 6-man tag against Noob Smoke and Scorpion. Here comes Jack Landors, the Red Ranger. Now, JOSHAGEDDON, is there any chance? We saw him actually have a pretty good outing in that Exceeds Rumble. Is there any chance that the Red Ranger can break through the glass ceiling that is being a Ranger and win a match here tonight to set a new tone and a new standard for what the SPD Rangers are for? Because that's what he told me he was set out here to do here tonight.
I don't know, Jack. Well, we shall see. There's a pretty hefty stigma attached with being a Ranger here in CIW.
Well, and I think that he recognizes that. I mean, I'm sure that it has been this long for a reason. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm going with Sub-Zero in this one.
Yeah, Sub-Zero. Well, and who knows whether Cold Rain and Souls are going to get involved in this matchup, as they often tend to do in each other's matches.
Yeah.
Ermac, who was in that Exceeds Rumble, was actually Sub-Zero was as well. Oh, small package, 1, 2, and only 2, and Red Ranger nearly caught Sub-Zero looking the other way.
Could you imagine if he got him right there?
That would have been embarrassing.
That would have been shocking.
Absolutely embarrassing. Well, and now a big slingshot drop kick, and Sub-Zero, he does not want to lose to a Ranger.
Oh, damn.
Oh, God.
Oh, damn.
And the Red Ranger, he is not dicking around here, throwing some stiff right hands right into the cranium of Sub-Zero.
Perhaps Sub-Zero, kind of like I did earlier, might have underestimated him a little bit.
Well, and the Red Ranger, he knows that reputation. He's very clear about the reputation, and it's a reason he's kept himself distant from the Rangers somewhat, as kind of a protection of his own stature, but felt now obligated. And and now right on cue, when it rains, it pours. Here comes Rain doing the CIW shuffle. Red Ranger botches a crossbody. That was very Ranger-like.
Yes, it was.
And
who's our referee? Get him out of the ring.
Yeah, well, and well, now the Red Ranger not letting him out of the ring, as he's now just hitting an arm wrench and a chin lock combination with a knee into the back, as Sub-Zero taking an understandable powder. But
yeah, Sub-Zero
God,
thrown out of the ring. Come on.
Yeah, Red Ranger just taking care of Rain, and our referee Jonah Hill here tonight is pleading with Rain, why did you even come in here? And
it's a good thing the Red Ranger came with his umbrella.
Well, and he certainly did. He kept himself dry there, but Sub-Zero quick to capitalize after Rain got vaulted out of the ring, so maybe mission accomplished regardless. And what, sweep the leg over the top rope. That was cool. And Jack Landors is not messing around here. But
Rain is still there. Yeah,
in a bad spot here, and he keeps trying to crossbody him, but can't quite figure out where the clouds are heading.
I still can't get over that leg sweep out of the ring. That was impressive.
Yeah, that was quite well. He may not be able to do that again after that over-the-top suplex where his legs hit the steel steps.
Yeah,
and here comes Rain again out of nowhere.
To go for a spear.
And God, and now they're starting to take advantage here. And we have seen this out of Cold Rain and Souls on a number of occasions. And do you think we're going to see Bridge or Sky here tonight to give the Red Ranger a hand, or did he ask to do this alone? Sweeping DDT.
Honestly, I think for his sake, I think it would be best if he just did it himself.
No, absolutely.
Because he's already
and a drop toe hold counter. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. That drop toe hold counter to that crossbody, very, very well scouted there by Sub-Zero, and now focusing on the legs.
Even though he got the rope break, but of course Sub-Zero holding on for most of the count.
And Jack Landors, for those of you, we did clarify that. We are told that Jack Landors is not, in fact, either Cthulhu or a squirrel.
Oh, okay.
He has dreadlocks. But oh, wait a second. And now he may have a broken spine because it's now the deep freeze crab, but Sub-Zero might be a little too close to the ropes.
Yeah, he's very close to the ropes.
He's very close, but he's still hammering it down. Look at the angle, JOSHAGEDDON. Look at the angle.
Yeah, but he was able to get out of it.
He was, but has the damage been done? Will the Red Ranger be able?
The Red Ranger's still fighting back. Perhaps I judged a little too hard. Not all Rangers are the same.
No.
Sean.
Well, and that's what Jack Landors is here to prove, is that there's a reason that he was chosen to be the leader. Sunset flip put into a pin. 1, 2, and only 2. And a little more desperation there out of the Red Ranger, it felt like.
Almost got him with that jackknife cover, but like 2 very close near falls on Sub-Zero.
Yeah, this is Saturday Night Hype leading up to Covenant on April 13th, a 4-match card, main evented by the non-title match between Sagat and the champ, Symbiote Spider-Man, and a bow and arrow here from the Red Ranger. And will that be enough? Yeah, and just the torque he's trying to do, and I'm sure that the Red Ranger's back isn't feeling too great either.
Yeah, because he almost had his legs yanked off by that
literally.
Earlier.
Yeah, well, he took shots to the legs from this on the steel steps, and then the crab, and then the leg wrenches, and it's been a very targeted attack from Sub-Zero. You can't deny it's a smart move.
Jonah Hill needs to be careful, though. He was right in the middle of the
Right in the middle of them, and you have to imagine that was Sub-Zero doing it. Oh, here it is, the Maestro suplex. 1, 2, and only 2. Folks, that's a little inside joke between myself and Josh again. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
And in any case,
you can't see me, but I'm rolling my eyes.
I'm sure you are. But how about a Red SPD Ranger Steiner? A Lander Steiner. There it is. A Squirrel Steiner. He told me it was the Squirrel Steiner. He's not a squirrel. He's not Cthulhu, but he is a fan, but not a fan of low blows.
Yeah, he's not a squirrel, but he still got hit in the nuts.
He is a fan of the original Red Ranger, though. He did tell me that, like, he's a fan of the Red, he's a fan of the Cthulhu, he's a fan of the Squirrel, so there may be an homage or two, but he's just a regular guy with dreadlocks.
Yeah. And again, ladies and gentlemen, if Jonah Hill keeps placing himself in the middle of the action, you might have to like,
top rope, and went for a, what the hell was that? Was that a leg lariat that kind of hit?
It was like a diving sidekick. It was almost like that RVD diving sidekick.
Yeah, and I did think Sub-Zero got hit, but I'm not sure how and with what. Who did what to whom, as our good friend Dr. Robotnik might say.
Yes, but again, ladies and gentlemen, if Jonah Hill keeps getting involved in the middle of the action, you might have to like, share, comment, and subscribe, not necessarily in that order, to hashtag #SaveAReferee
That's right, as they need your support. Medical bills are not cheap. Springboard and punch to the balls at the same time. What a combination.
Okay, I love that. I'm not gonna lie.
That was maybe the meanest double team I have ever seen. And now an armbar from the Red Ranger to Rain.
That's a really good response to someone punching you in the nuts. To put the arm that they punched you in an arm bar.
Yeah, but boy, this is not looking good for the Red Rangers. Now starting to hold his ribs. And now getting slammed into the steel steps. The referees counts up to 7. Come on. Not like this. Referees count. Don't do this. We've seen him do it before, but before the count of 9, the Red Ranger gets back into the picture.
Oh, but has the damage been done, though?
Yeah, well, Red Ranger's been fighting not only rain, but also low blows and a series of
eye gouges.
Yeah, it's just been the odds have been stacked against them. No Rangers come to help, which was probably by request.
Okay, that's one thing he has working in his favor.
Yeah, the fact he's going it alone, I don't even think he knows how much that helps his case. Oh, God, kick to the back.
It's like an inverted... It's like the way the Flash, his relationship with DC was, except inverted, where the entire group is useless except for one person.
Yeah, kind of. Well, that remains to be seen, but I will say he's been given a hell of a lot more of a fight. Oh, wait a second. What is this? Squirrel Driver! The Squirrel Driver!
Oh, he planted him.
What a Squirrel Driver! Cover 1, 2. He got him!
Wow.
Red Ranger has pinned Sub-Zero.
A Power Ranger has pinned someone on a CIW show. Say it ain't so, Sean.
That is Jack Landors made a definitive statement with whether you want to call it the Squirrel Driver or the Cthulhu Driver. That man just did something unprecedented in winning. But what does this mean for the Rangers? This could be a turning of a brand new leaf. Thank you, Josh, again, for being on commentary. Red Ranger, shockingly your winner. Sub-Zero won't be happy. We'll see you next week for another edition of Saturday Night Hype. Take it easy, folks.